Liga fans, of course, disappointed that Real Madrid have all this money to spend. However, it was an interesting tweet from Gerard who said, "I've read that Madrid have spent 1.2 billion euros since 2002. We have spent money as well, but we do not have Bankia." What's Piqué going on about there, Sin?
Well, Bankia, for those who don't know, is essentially the umbrella movement that took on board all of the state building societies and banks that were collapsing. So it's, in a roundabout sort of way, it's government owned. It's had financial problems, but of course it continues to operate. What Piqué is really getting at is that banking support for Real Madrid that enables them to spend an enormous amount of money. Now, is this fair? Well, as he pointed out, 1.2 billion Real Madrid have spent over the last decade. Barcelona are not that far behind. 800 million is still a huge amount of money. But I suppose in his defence, you would say, yeah, OK, but it's still 400 million behind Real Madrid, which is quite a lot. His point, and one of the interesting things about Piqué is he says things like this which seem extremely provocative. But if you argue with him, this is just his point of view, and he'll argue the case, and he has no problem with you disagreeing with him. He has no problem with you saying, look, I just don't see it like that, which is why he says that thing of, I know we've spent money too, because the point he's trying to make is that we spend money over a period of time with a kind of consistency. We don't have the ability, and this is one of the other things he said, to, after a bad season, suddenly go mad and buy 5 or 6 players at once. Now, that's not entirely true, but there's a small element of truth in it. But for Barcelona to plead poverty is, of course, on the face of it, questionable to say the least.